Organization report on global tobacco epidemic reveals that around 1.3 million people die from second-hand smoke every year. Now, the report also indicates that people exposed to second-hand tobacco smoke are at risk of dying from heart diseases, stroke, respiratory diseases, type 2 diabetes and cancer as well. Now, luckily, the WHO said all these deaths are entirely preventable by ratifying the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. Details of that in this report.
The 9th WHO report on the global tobacco epidemic tracks the progress made by countries in tobacco control since 2008 and marks 15 years since the introduction of the Empowered Technical Package, which is designed to help countries implement the demand reduction measures of the WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. The report shows that many countries continue to make progress in the fight against tobacco, but efforts must be accelerated to protect people from the harms of tobacco and second-hand smoke. The World Health Organization report on the global tobacco epidemic, supported by Bloomberg philanthropists, is focused on protecting the public from second-hand smoke, highlighting that almost 40% of countries now have completely smoke-free indoor public places. Dr. Douglas Becher, WHO Special Advisor on Non-Communicable Disease Protection, says Mauritius is the first country in Africa to have successfully implemented all the Empower measures to curb tobacco use in the country.
Mauritius is one of the few countries in the world that have implemented all of these Empower policies at the highest level, what we call the complete bans on smoking in all public places, offering help to quit, so the whole cessation, comprehensive cessation treatment, warnings about the dangers of tobacco use, including campaigns, complete bans on all forms of advertising, promotion, sponsorship, and also very effective, but yet still underutilized, is increasing taxes and prices.
Meanwhile, WHO's head of tobacco control program, Dr. Vinayak Parasat, emphasized the health effects of second-hand smokers, mainly called passive smokers.
The second-hand smoke exposure is basically to people who are getting exposed from tobacco smoke, and this leads to a number of health effects, adverse health outcomes such as cancers, lung disorders. So it is basically something which is totally unacceptable. While governments are working and setting policies to make it difficult for smokers to smoke in public places, indoor public spaces, it's also important that the countries and people, societal shifts take place so that we don't have exposure to second-hand smoke in private spaces. At the moment, we have only 74 countries which have 100% smoke-free, and we need to do more.
Smoke-free environments help people breathe clean air, shield the public from deadly second-hand smoke, motivate people to quit, denormalize smoking, and help prevent young people from ever starting to smoke or use e-cigarettes. 8 countries are just one Empower policy away from joining the leaders in tobacco control, which is Ethiopia, Iran, Ireland, Jordan, Madagascar, Mexico, New Zealand, and Spain. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Maria.